My name is Jonah, and I enrolled in Teen Challenge for both the drug and alcohol addiction. I was brought up in a Christian home, and I place no blame on my parents. And as a matter of fact, I don't place blame on anyone but myself for the unwise choices that I've made in my life. I'm 19 years old. I was born in St. John, New Brunswick, and was raised here in Charlotte County. Up to the age of 12, I was a good kid, and for the most part, I followed rules that were established by any authoritative figure in my life. But when I hit middle school, things changed. To fit in, I began smoking weed and cigarettes, and in no time I was addicted. Not only did my marks and my family relationships slip away, but so did the value that I held to those things. As I began to get older, my rebellious attitude began to manifest itself more. I got kicked out of my house onto the streets by the age of 15 because of it. I couch surfed from St. Stephen to Fredericton, St. Andrews to Miramichi, and many other places before I finally found myself living on the streets in the north end of St. John. This is a rough part of the city with a survival of the fittest kind of attitude. I began selling cocaine and other drugs along with my buddy to support myself, and in no time I was hooked on cocaine, LSD, pills, and alcohol. I also experimented with mushrooms, ecstasy, and speed. Soon my lifestyle inevitably got me in trouble with the law, and I was put on probation for a year on multiple charges. I thought it was cool, and with my street mentality, getting in trouble with the law deserved respect. My mind was overrun with the thoughts of the street life and getting rich, and so I figured to pull that off, the first thing I needed was security. So I got a gun off of my buddy and carried it around everywhere I went in St. John. I was using people, objectifying women, breaking hearts, and had the reputation of a criminal. No amount of counseling or anger management could stop the anger, hatred, and violence from pouring out of my heart, because I wouldn't allow it. Nobody knew it, but deep down inside I was hurt, afraid, and depressed. I felt abandoned by God, and I wanted to kill myself because of it, and because it seemed pointless to live anymore. I saw no hope in life, and by my second year of grade 12, I was expelled 4 times from 3 different high schools, and I couldn't hold a job. I was back in St. George by this point, and was more than ready to end it all. But in October of 2013, after sobering up in the backseat of a police car once again and not remembering what I did to end up there, I was finally and completely broken enough to admit that I needed professional help. I contacted Teen Challenge, and by November 5th, I was enrolled in the program. For the first few weeks, nothing changed. I had many, many suicidal thoughts. But after 3 weeks, I couldn't bear it anymore, and I decided to give Jesus Christ a chance, and I begged him to take my burdens from me. Since that day, he has been remolding me into a different man. He's reestablished relationships between me and my family, and I've never been closer to them. He's given me a sense of purpose, and in place of the burdens I once carried on my shoulder, he has put my cross as I'm learning to die to this world daily. I've been sober for more than 10 months now, and I've never felt better. I have my confidence back, but I only boast in the work that God has done in my life. Christ has given me the strength to acquire my GED and get accepted into Cranwell University beginning in January. In November, after I graduate, I also plan to return to do a short internship. 1 John chapter 2, verses 15 to 17 says, "Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, desires of the flesh, desires of the eyes, and pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires. But whoever does the will of God abides forever." Thank you.